Okay. Hello. Step one. Actually, what is step one going to be? I was thinking it was going to be in between figuring out how to connect to the chat, which is still a thing that I'm figuring out with OBS and all that. Thing number two, possibly deal with this, but no, it's okay. Okay, so the deal is we're going to. There it is. There it is. We're going to resize everything, and I'm going to see if this is going to work because this is a very dubious process, and I'm also retarded, so that doesn't help. So I just have to make sure I don't fuck anything up, which I'm already messing it all up. God damn it! Give me a second. There we go. Big apologies to whoever this guy is, but it's okay. This will be your 2 minutes of mediocre fame on my YouTube. It'll get like 20 views. All right. Here we go. Okay, now we can see what people are saying. We're getting high for this one. I know. I feel like how bad the quality of this webcam is. You can only enjoy it if you're like half out of your mind. Okay. Here's the deal. We're gonna coordinate, make sure everything works. This is a really bad stream, by the way. Before anybody gets into this, don't expect anything even close to good, all right? This is going to be unequivocally garbage. Okay, all right. And by the way, Paper Stream is coming on later tonight, like in about 2 hours. Or maybe less than that, like 2 to 0 hours. Maybe 3 hours, if we're unlucky enough. Give me a second. Dad, your meat's ready. This guy. Okay. I forgot what we were supposed to do. I'm here for the witty banter. I'm going to be super concentrated, so you're probably going to get less of that and more of me being super productive. Actually, I'm actually lucky because I have a very rectangular haircut, so this stupid fucking, like, this J.J. Abrams lens flare glare shit is, like, blocking it. Thank God. So screen capture should be fine. Okay, we're good. So, it was at this moment. Yeah, okay, we timed that perfectly. Now, we have to figure out. It was at this moment. So, one thing about this new video is the voiceover. There's going to be so much voiceover because the audio was so bad. Here, to understand, like, I had to put subtitles for the lady who I gave up censoring her eyes. So, here's. She scared me, by the way. I turned around. It was like a horror movie. It was like Evil Dead. She's like one of the zombies. Like, I turned around and she's right there.
You ready?
She came out of fucking nowhere. You see that? It's insane.
4. You ready?
You can barely hear what she's saying. It was at this moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of Alright, so now we need to add a nice visual backdrop that'll let people know how introverted and the people of Barnes & Noble are. Just we need to have an incel illustration. The double I, as they say. Hey, Danny, what do I put myself in so much danger by doing the paper stream? You're surprised I'm alive every single time? That's funny. I like that. All right. If we can find any other footage from the con, because we barely went into like the whole things. Because I mean, there's a bunch of footage I didn't use. This is going to be an extra refined one, by the way. Content Con for the last 2 years. It's been pretty. Okay, guys, what's going on here? No. Okay, that's not normal. Well, anyways, as I was saying, we have some pretty. I'm excited for the new video. Yeah, you're sub to the main channel, right? Big fat question mark. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Yeah, no, I'm excited too. It's just it takes forever because listen, I've been kind of procrastinating, and now I've been working hard, and now I only have like 2.5 minutes, a little less than 2.5 minutes actually. So we ain't getting shit done over here. So I figured that this stream would help me motivate just a little bit more. I don't know. We'll find out. Especially with After Effects, we always come into some really weird snags. Like I have no idea why this is not working. Maybe. Oh, that's why. I'm retarded. right? Hello? Okay, great. The answer is sometimes achingly simple. But yeah, if we go back over here and we like really review what footage of Barnes & Noble there is, like, okay, my policy for this is privacy wise, we are actually a lot better than, say, my mother would make it seem, because this whole fucking thing with the people, I'm filming inside an establishment. So what I did, for people who don't know, Content Con is filmed using, if we go back here, is filmed using this thing. This thing is the Content Mobile. And it's a, if you zoom in here, it's the landscaping bucket that those Mexican guys, who I was actually very nice to, but I had to steal from them because sacrifices had to be made, with wheels and with a jumper cable, very crudely duct tape, if you can see that, onto the handle. I would drag it around. Taped to an Amazon box, taped to an upside down trash can, which would be taped to my camcorder. So if you go over here, right, that's how it's done. Again, I'm previewing too much of the video, but this is being dragged. This actual, like, landfill Frankenstein's monster is being dragged in to the entire... Hey, Jocelyn, how are you doing? By the way, if there's any delay in my responses to people in chat, it's because anything on OBS is very sketchy. So there's tons of technical issues that'll happen. But if you want to know, that's why. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, we're going to highlight some introverts. Like, who's the most introverted looking person here? Yeah, she doesn't talk to anybody. And as long as, if we see faces that, you know, don't want to be seen and all that, let's just pray to, like, Jezebel or whatever, some sort of prophet that I trust, and Jezebel seems pretty trustworthy to me, that they won't find this and won't sue, and if they do, then they're full of poo-poo. Hey, that rhymes. And also we'll put the black rectangle above their eyes. But as long as I know that I'm not a malicious child, and I am simply a clueless child, simply trying to explore the annals of the internet with everybody. Now, I don't want to zoom in on her because it's way too promiscuous, and we don't want to accidentally be accused of anything. So we're going to have to... Here we go. Those are some introverts. Everybody with the jorts. You'd think that people in a library, I mean, that's what Barnes & Noble is. It's a fucking library. They'd be a little more, I don't know, trustworthy with their clothes, but, you know, whatever. You're my parasocial content. Oh, thank you. Here, let's see. And because this whole thing's very sad, we're going to have to make this... There we go. I'm crying already. Okay. So let's see if we can make this sync up. Because especially with After Effects, because of how it's laid out, you'll never know if it will work until you actually lay things out. Then you kind of do like a trial and error type deal. If it'll let me fucking do it. There we go. Okay. It was at this moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full... Oh boy. Because if you duplicate something, you see, if you play God, there are always consequences. I keep duplicating assets, and I keep forgetting that everything will be the same, including how fucking loud it is. And that's another thing, if you want to know why there's so much voiceover. Like, I think there's more voiceover here than actual audio because the audio was so bad. Because, one, it was either way too loud because because the whole thing, it's actually quite literally a giant megaphone blasting into the camcorder. It would be... Because the way the Content Mobile was angled, it'd be this hollow hole, and it'd be like, you know, like that. Hey, by the way, half the people on this stream are verifiably high. Congrats, guys. It was at this moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble... What happened there, buddy? When we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm losers. Okay. I don't know, man. See, it's part of the deciding process that makes me feel a little strange. Because, look at that. That's the face of fear. Holy shit. Was this before or after? No, this is when I made my speech and then she came out of nowhere, right? And then we did the fake scare. She was very scary, though. Like, she had that smile, but I didn't trust it one bit. They're not introverted enough. They totally go to parties. We have to find an actual representative of Barnes & Noble. What about this guy? Another angle. Maybe? No, this guy... He goes to dubstep parties. No, he doesn't do shit. Yeah, he's not an introvert either. Okay. I think we zoom out here. We got to find something good, because I would do, like, when I was younger, I would put stock footage in place of just actual footage that I would make, but, you know, they look very introverted. It's just, you know, I gotta put the black square on their thing. And then, yeah, that's when the guy walks by, right? And then these guys, everybody's so promiscuous in Barnes & Noble. Did they have AC? Was it like 90 degrees? Why the hell? This was during the summer, though. And there's Caden being goofy, proceeding to do a lot less wacky hijinks than I expected. Come on, man. Keep disappointing me. Oh yeah, she talks to nobody. Now, okay, here's what we got. If we use this clip, and we can time stretch it by about 200%. There we go. Great, that's all we get. Again, we're trying to find the most introverted people in Barnes & Noble. I think I kind of failed because I'm not looking hard enough, but, you know. Whatever, man. I'm just trying to wing it. Okay. There we go. Great. We got... Aw, damn it. There's a kid. Fuck. Oh, we're so screwed. If you want to know why it takes so long, I create these obstacles for myself. Because, like, here, we could try and find some, like...
Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but...
Yeah, we'll put that later when I you know, name drop the whole introvert label. I think for now, right, we'll just find, like, introvert bookworm Google search. I'm telling you, Google hasn't failed me yet. And this is one of my first time. It's just a bunch of shirts. It's a bunch of bookworm merch. Who the fuck? You'd think the bookworms wouldn't go on the internet and shop on, like, Etsy that often, but you fucking... Introvert bookworm stock photo. I'm just gonna, like... Okay, let's type loser reading a book. A loser nerd. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. Most of them is just this one guy, but I think if we show that he's alone, then we can frame this properly, okay? And we're also going to make this black and white so we can make it look like a Holocaust photo. All right, this is good. All right, back to reality. Okay, here we go. What did I just download? Nerdy funny man reading book outdoor. Okay. There it is. Okay. And of course, we have a formula too. We make sure to do the dramatic zoom in. Let's see. There we go. You know what? Every still picture needs its movement. I'm going to bring back... Because I switched computers, so everything's gone now. But I can find... footage. Transparent backgrounds. Barnes & Noble's full of nothing but hentai. I mean, I wish you were wrong, but surprisingly, if you go in there, you'll find an entire thing of just a bunch of, like, manga books with a bunch of cum on it. Like, a nice thin glaze of cum on every single book. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna look so bad. But that makes it so much better. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. We're just gonna have to get rid of that dubstep music. The Barnes and Noble, not the Barnes and Noble, the pump it up shitty, the shitty pump it up music, you know, when we fucking get to, you know, just... The conversion process sucks so hard, which is why I'm so glad AirDrop exists, so we can, like, bypass most of that. Don't go to the old grandma section with the shirtless cowboys on the book covers. You just convinced me to go back to Barnes & Noble for the first time in a long-ass time. Okay. I wonder, how much does this show? Does it actually show? Yeah, it does. How about that? Okay. Okay. And then get that out of here. Thanks. The only time that works is there was a video, if you go way back to 2020, you'll find, it's called My First Animated Short Film. It's where I, what is it? Next time, take me and I'll show you. Oh, shit. I gotta take you more places, Jocelyn, by the way. I feel really bad because I've been, like, so preoccupied. And the thing is that my mom, and I swear to you, I think I told you about this. My mother actually told me that she was, I want to see how good I am at OBS, if I can switch this. Yeah, okay. So my mother actually gave me a pitch. And she was like, Brian, you gotta, like, because Jocelyn's really, really nice, and that's a missed opportunity for a nice interaction, so you gotta go out, you gotta interact more. I'm like, holy shit, you're right. And then I proceeded to not do it because I was still distracted. And I'm a man, I can admit that to people when I forget things. But I want to do things, you know? I've been trying to take you to movies, but also, a movie is a bit of a commitment, especially if you're staying in one place, and the whole dog situation, especially at my house, or at a movie theater where it's like, especially at the premiere of something like Dune 2, it's a whole fucking rush to get in. There's so many fat, sweaty guys with the Dune popcorn buckets with sand inside of it. So I understand. Jocelyn, whenever you want to, like, meet up, because you can drive, which is super convenient, at, like, a Barnes & Noble or something, I gotta get caught up on all the demographics. Grandmas that like shirtless cowboys. I already know about the manga books with cum on it, but, you know, just, or however you pronounce it, manga. You guys gotta educate me. But I want to get educated some more, especially by you, Jocelyn, because you're very knowledgeable. My phone's at 3%. Actually, let's switch this. There we go. Oh, so I don't know if I want to preview too much of the video because it, like, ruins the whole fucking thing. But let's see, how long is this stream gonna go for? I have no idea. I guess until I get bored. Okay. From now on, I'm gonna... Oh, brother. Okay, let's just cover that. There we go. That works. Okay. We have to focus, alright? I have to stop babbling and actually focus on the task at hand. Okay. Try that again. Really? Oh, it's one of these. It's one of these really, really bad ones. Oh no. Oh no, it's all fucked up. Okay, alright. If I can make sure that if I don't fuck this up, I'm gonna be... Oh, yeah, it's one of these. Oh, these suck. These are so bad. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about trial and error, right here. Okay. Get out of here. We're going to find another one. You know what? This one might be promising. The videos is loud. Oh, you mean the actual video, like the preview or the After Effects thing? Yeah, for some reason it's turned up all the way in OBS. Here, we could turn that down halfway. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Promise you, it won't be that loud when I actually put it out. It'd be funny, though. I ruin everybody's speakers. But... Okay. Oh, no. The illegal footage of the kid. Again, I'm so sketchy on just how legal this is, but just know, everybody, in 20 years, or right now, FBI watching me right now, I have no evil intentions. All of this is purely accidental. And plus, tons of shit like this happens on the internet all the time. You got bigger fish to fry. FBI, get out of here. Hey, you're not my mom. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a masquerade I had to put on to disguise myself from my dad, actually, if you go back ask some more questions on the paper stream, you'll figure it out. I'll give you all the deets. I wanted the best disguise for my YouTube channel to prevent my dad from discovering it, because my main channel, which is the main channel that this video, when it's done in like 5 years, is going to be put out on. I was like, okay, what's the exact opposite of a YouTube channel that my dad would think would be mine? So I put a stock photo of a Christian mom holding a Bible, and I named it Your Mom, and the Gmail address was Christian Moms Forever, and the 4 and forever was the number 4 at gmail.com. By the way, email it. I'll totally respond professionally with advice on my favorite Bible verse. Not the FBI. Oh, thank fucking God. Danny, I know your profile picture looked a little AI generated, but I never assumed that you were one of those, so it's all good. I should try mixing bleach and vinegar as a fun science experiment. Yeah, we can do that. We can do a main channel video where I do that, and I'll find a retirement home if I if I really care about preserving my walls. Like, what's a building I don't give a shit about ruining, just in case things explode? Retirement home, possibly ladies' bathroom. Old lady walks in with her wheelchair. She walks in with her wheelchair. Somebody comes in. I'm there. I'm conducting the experiment. Then if it blows up, then, I don't feel that bad. It's all good. People are beyond the age of 80. They're all numb anyways, so they can't feel anything. I won't feel that bad. Think they really would, though? Like, imagine. Yeah, like, this is one of those things where it's like jaywalking. This is like the YouTube equivalent of jaywalking, where it's technically illegal and people can get annoyed by it. But, I'm not filming in a public bathroom. I'm not doing the Dr. Disrespect thing. So this, to me, is like extremely minor misdemeanor. It's like a, at worst slap on the wrist type deal. So, that's my main worry. I was actually super chipper editing this video until that popped up, and this fucking lady reminded me of that, because she really has that I'm gonna press charges expression on her face. So she reminded me of that feeling, like that whole school teacher sending threatening email to my parents thing, that type of scenario. So I was questioning, like, dude, is this even gonna work? But I've done some critical thinking, and I'm like, okay, I'm not that famous, like, at all. So what's the possibility that anybody's going to see this? It's like 0. Big goose egg. Nothing. Nada. Boo, no, make the solar system with food. Not sure what that means, and when you add a footnote that explains to me what that means, then I will totally respond to it. Okay, let's see.
Moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was...
Okay, that's great. There he goes. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Raindrops on glass window. That's good. Well, one thing about Barnes & Noble is, like, it's a whole thing with books too. Because with books, I don't think I ever gave them proper attention, because with a book, it's just like the number one most attention testing thing. It's like everything else has like flashing images, or what other mediums are there? I'm forgetting everything now. Like, I don't know, like eating candy, that tastes good. But with a book, it's just fucking paper and a bunch of like black Arial font size 11 text on a piece of paper. I don't know, man. It can be the best written book ever. I'm actually still on The Stand. The Stand is a book that I've been stuck on for so long, and I still can't, like, get past it, and it's really good. Every single time I read a paragraph, I just look at how many pages there are, and I go, oh, no, 1,500, and I just give up. Come on, man. Did I download the same? God damn it. Okay. I'm extremely incompetent. Let's try that again. Copy. And I don't click convert, because then you'll do the same video again. This is eating up my storage space, guys. There we go. Why am I the only guy left? I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Congrats, you're the last survivor. You're the winner of the Hunger Games. I just did a Hunger Games reference. That's really fucked up. Okay. 4K. There you go. That's what it begins with. It begins with the number 4. Okay. That's weird. Okay, we're good. Now let's see if this is gonna work. Oh yeah, I should probably get rid of that. Zoom in. Oh, come on. It never works out in my favor, does it? Ah, fuck. That's the thing with rain, man. It always just... Things just always get out of control. You can never find a way to make it work. Do a backup thing. No, it doesn't do chroma key. Oh yeah, no, that's OBS. I fucked up right there. It's okay. From 1 viewer to 6 viewers. You guys are bipolar. Make up your minds, man. Okay. Okay. If we could just make it look so bad, they can come full circle. All right. Let's try it. I'm going back in. That looks so bad, but let's see. Is that even... Will that even register as rain? Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go.
Ready?
It was at this moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but
That could work. That'd be so fucking...
introverted bookworm.
Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, man. And I also wanted to clarify, because I feel like if I put it in the description, it won't be enough, because I'm like, the reason, like, there's voiceover for half of this fucking video is because a lot of the audio is unusable, which dissuaded me from editing this for, like, a year. This is, like, by the way, this video is, like, this actual footage is over a year old at this point. I know, it's bad. Does that...
Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but intro...
Confirm this for me. Does this make you look... Does this make you sad, just seeing this and the green rain?
That Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm losers.
Oh, that's perfect.
Who would be...
Okay. That's good.
Introverted bookworm losers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a zoom to protect the children here. Okay, there she is. She makes eye contact, and then we zero in on her back. You see, you give some, you get some. You follow her, avoid the kid, especially in a Barnes & Noble. I feel like a Barnes & Noble is a place where the most, like, crimes against children happen, so we're just gonna be careful. That's the kid. That's... okay. Alright. Just go up and zoom in on the Mad magazines over there. There we go. Can I find another introvert and, like, make it a 2-for-1? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go big. Or go home. Is that his face? I don't think so. Is that anything? I think that's just a shadow that I just zoomed in on. Oh, no, you see I missed. Let's hit the bullseye this time. Actually, no, zoom in on the woman eating her croissant. There we go. Nailed it. Totally normal editing. See, when I'm on stream, I get so distracted, like, talking to people, so then my editing process gets so much more disjointed. Things were relatively normal. Like, I had everything nice and slick, and then you just get to hear, and it's like, okay, you can tell right when shit started. Play the guessing game. Did he edit this while live streaming? Yes or no?
Realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm...
Oh, yeah. I was really angry in this voiceover, too. Which is good, because then, you know, emotions are high. Tap into the audience. Get into their heart valves. Okay. Do I want to, like, turn into Leafy and do, like, the whole wiggle thing? Just a little bit. You gotta be subtle with it. I don't want to be gratuitous. Okay. To like 20, because 20 is the magic number for this. And I always do like 5 and 20. And then we go from there and see if it looks terrible. Like, it depends on the context. You see, that's way too much, so we gotta, like, bring it down to 15.
Moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted...
You see, it's really strange, because now this looks like something that I would make, like, 5 years ago. You think I'm thinking about this? We could do like a, we could do an opacity thing. Or, yeah, you know what? Let's replace this with the lady. Yeah. Let's see. If we can capture that piece. Duplicate that. And then we're going to have to stretch time a whole heck of a lot. All right. Do this. Fuck the sound out of here. And now, Marty, we're about to stretch time by at least 250%. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. We're fine. And then we can do this. Draw ourselves a nice pathway and get all this bullshit out of the way, including the guy who I just showed. Okay. Okay. Is that supposed to look like that? Again, it's just like with this whole thing, I never know. There we go. There we go. And then do that. My chin. That's good. I'm sure we can work that in. Let's see. Danny Taz gasps. I know, so many surprising things right now. Let's see. That's perfect. We can feather it enough. There we go. Perfect. That's normal. And that is how you bully people in Barnes & Noble, everybody. And to make it super sad, because this is our theme, we're going to... Where is it? There it is. That's great. Now, I've laid out all the elements of this experiment. And again, this is... Hold on. Okay, this is a test, and of course, with After Effects, each individual test sometimes does not work as well as you'd think it would, so we're just gonna make sure that we don't fuck anything up. And if it looks bad, then that's the funniest part. My favorite part of editing these things is when it looks so bad. And let's bring it down to like 7, because I want to make it subtle. Wiggle speed, you can bring that up to 20. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm a flip-flopper. Thank you. And we're going to make it very opaque to make sure, like down to like 50%. All right. You should go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. What are you talking about? That's like the second best meat behind chickens. Turkey's low-key kind of dry. Well, then pour some water on it, motherfucker. Still tastes pretty good. Then why do you want it off the menu? I mean, I understand. There's so much food to go around, you know, it's like you can only do so much, but why get rid of food items? It's so inconsiderate. Okay.
Barnes & Noble?
Oh, we can go up to 75 with that. Yeah, that works. This is going to be weird, because, yeah, you see, yeah, jeez. Just bring it in there. Uh-oh. We're going to have to redo the whole thing. No. God. All right. Before I can even figure out if she looks normal the whole time, we're going to have to... We're going to have to go into here. And imagine she's probably going to press charges later. So all this will have been for nothing. I'm going to have to go into... And YouTube got rid of their editor. So I'll have to like take down the whole video and re-edit it with some black squares. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. You can have them facing each other, actually. It could be a romantic type thing. Yeah, that works. Because I feel like if any part of the video doesn't have movement in it, right? It ends up being an inferior moving picture. And then towards the end... Oh, brother. Okay, we might have to... Because by the end of this, right? Right? No, she's good. She's good the whole time. Oh, we're so good. My chin kind of fucking shoves its way in, but it's really not that big of a deal. We're all good. The guy comes in. There we go. The whole gang's here.
Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm.
Right, and then just to make it feel like not a 2016 shitpost YouTube video made by a 13-year-old, by the end of it, we should get a little more up close and personal. Oh my god. There he is. If you go back through my videos, it's like my formula that I used every time. I kind of overused it, if we're being honest, which is why I feel guilty doing this right now. But there you go. Make sure.
It was at this moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of...
We should probably have a I feel like it's missing something. Brienne, it's not Sundance Film Festival. Don't overthink it. But if I've already taken a year to make it, if I'm going to put it out, and this is a big... It's supposed to be a long video, but I'm really refining it. Why am I going to make it garbage? It's not the way to make YouTube videos, unless it is. I'm just not being very marketable. I'm not being very consistent, because this is why it takes me like 3 months to make a video. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's Venetian blinds time. Okay. There we go. That's normal. I always model my videos off of 2008 YouTube videos made on what is it? Forgot what was it called? What's the thing? I always wanted to download it. It was like the Microsoft PowerPoint thing where it was like, yeah, Microsoft Movie Maker or something like that.
It was at this moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm losers who would be too busy reading...
No kid in sight. Oh.
Would be too busy reading their 50 Shades Darker copies than to pay attention to our convention. So we decided to pack up and take our shit elsewhere.
We're making this so sad up to now. Alright, I think we made that work out. She's really getting a lot of screen time, like too much. It's making me uncomfortable. I don't like this woman. Which is really strange, because I'm saying that while also not blacking out her face. This is public on YouTube, guys. It's all good. Alright, what are you guys discussing? Salad Fingers, nobody here's watched Free Birds. That's interesting. Very Tourette's conversation going on here, and I like it. Salad Fingers was that thing where the guy was like it was like a Slender Man ripoff, and he I think touched some rusty spoons. That's all I remember of that. I remember finding it more funny than scary as a middle schooler, but you know. Okay. Unfortunately, the challenge here is to find more really sad introvert footage, but I think we can manage that, guys. I already got enough audio here. Okay. My God, there she is. Okay. And then that's when we leave. That's really sad. That's all we got? Come on, man. Wait. Who is this guy? Oh, she does not talk to anybody. Oh, she listens to NPR. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. Yeah. Okay, now I feel like I gotta... Yeah, we gotta do it. Yeah, we gotta do it. But first, we got to actually find it. No. Oh, That's the cemetery picture. That's the wrong one. Okay, we can just go back and find it. Where is it? There it is. Yes. There she is. We are going to protect your privacy, madame. Just you wait. Okay. Step 1. Get rid of all this bullshit.
Barn.
Oh, that's perfect. Thicken that to protect this young woman's identity.
No.
Because she isn't moving around too much, I don't feel the least bit bad.
Was
We should be fine.
full of nothing.
You can see like a little bit of her eyelid. Does that count? Like, what's the real threshold that gets crossed when too much of her eyelid is being shown?
But intro.
I feel like I should Google like the legality of this. I feel like doing a live stream for this part of the video is probably a little sketchy, but it's all good.
Introverted book.
You're in a public bookstore, lady. And you work here, so you know, you get paid to be here, so it's all good. You get paid to nicely ask me to leave. I think we gotta censor all these guys' faces now that I think about it. 5 people are still here. Congratulations. Okay. If Caden pops into the stream, don't feel bad that you're not in this yet. I mean, you are. I'm just not showing you. I want to keep it a surprise. Because this might sound embarrassing on my part, but you're probably the person who's going to watch this video the most. So, you know. Okay. Let's go again. This is always my favorite part. Where is she? Can we hit it on the bullseye?
Bookworm.
There you go. Perfect. It's gonna look whack when it's like, okay. There you go. Solved.
Lose.
There you go. We're insulting this lady while protecting her identity. See, I can spread hatred, but also a little bit of love sometimes. I was not notified. I know, right? We're keeping it on the down low right now. And also because it's not a paper stream. Ah, come on. Actually, that's funnier. Fuck it. I don't care. Screw everything. JLJ, maybe you can give me legal advice on the legality of all these people whose privacy I'm ruining. Like, is that legal? Her head's facing away from the thing? Totally legal. It's fine. This is totally not legal, but hey, it's legal until I get caught. It's fine.
Ready?
Do you guys enjoy fentanyl? I will be enjoying fentanyl soon after I get kicked out of my house after I get fucking charges pressed against me for releasing this video. That's what.
Full of nothing but introverted bookworm losers who would be too
Great. Okay, that's good.
be too busy reading their 50 Shades Darker copies.
That's all we're getting of this woman. Okay, cool. Bring back the square, or the rectangle. Square is a rectangle, and I am also, that's probably, I think I just said something retarded, but I'm not going to mentally sift back through my memory to think about it. Only one thing's on my mind right now. Okay. We're gonna be insulting. We're gonna zoom in. And we're gonna get this out of here and get that in there. Welcome to the internet. I guarantee you this woman doesn't even know what the internet is. The most she's heard of the internet is probably the kpbs.org page.
Busy.
Who would actually read 50 Shades Darker, by the way, to comment on my commentary? Like, what?
Reading their
I've seen it, and it's actual. It's you could flip to any page in that book, and
reading their 50
it would be the same shit every single time.
Shades Dark.
Oh fuck! I forgot to zoom in first. Oh, now we're gonna have to do it all over again. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't cry, Brian. Okay. Put this off. Put this off to the side first. Okay.
Be too busy
Yeah, because my shoulder's distracting. All right, we want to focus on who really matters here, all right?
reading their 50 Shades
She looks so concerned, man.
darker
Freaking everybody
copy.
out. Oh yeah, we gotta really zero in on this one. And she's gone. Okay. I think that'll work. And now, let's make sure everybody is safe from the peepers on the internet.
Be too
Ooh, okay, nope, try that again, Forgot the most important step, making sure the thing actually moves.
be too busy reading their
Nice try, you're trying to escape my censorship.
50 Shades
But I will keep you safe, madame, if it's the last thing I do. Which it might as well be. Every time I make one of these, especially when I'm doing this one publicly,
darker.
really feels like I'm jeopardizing everything. Okay. We'll just assume this is up here somewhere.
Copies. Then
Does that work? Okay. Within the flow of the video, all right, let's imagine we're watching this video. We're already slightly annoyed because of how much voiceover there is. Do this in federal facilities instead. Actually, a library you're legally allowed to film. Yes! Oh, fuck yes. And Barnes & Noble is a library. If not, then they've been falsely advertising themselves. They might not want you to, but legally is allowed. This lady fucking lied to me. Oh, I'm being so generous by censoring her face. Fuck this bitch. Post offices, city halls. When you're in public in general, there are no expectations of privacy. You're goddamn right. And technically, there are disturbance of peace suits that can be filed because that's a very weird, elastic charge. But I don't think that the possibility of that's high, especially because none of these fuckers are ever going to watch this video. They don't even know who I am. Which is great about Content Con. Most of the time, you're marketing to strangers who don't even know that the convention's even happening. So, bless Allah, we're going to be fine. It's funny because I got some clips of my friends reading 50 Shades of Darker when we were playing poker. Barnes & Noble is not a library, it's a private company. God damn it. Public library, okay, well. Again. Technically illegal, question mark, blank space, but inside the blank space, let's fill in some context. Nobody's going to see this. It's all good. Well, okay, I'll film in a public library next time. I'll remember that. City halls. Ooh, so many possibilities. Oh, I should have had my conventions over there. Fuck. All right, well, screw you, Barnes & Noble. You have been falsely advertising.
realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm losers who would be too busy reading their 50 Shades Darker copies than
Okay. Because that was very fleeting footage, we're going to have to find more introverts or synthesize some introverts ourselves from Google. All right? Now, where are we at right now? We're just below 2.5 minutes. This video's never coming out, ever. This is the closest you're going to get, guys. Okay.
than to pay attention to our convention. So we decided to pack up and take our shit elsewhere.
Okay. And that's good. Let's just cap that off. How many more can we find? Because I don't want to do the scantily clad teenager ladies. That's just dubious right there. I'm trying to be a good boy, guys. I've been misbehaving for a long time. And I am certainly not going to stop now, but I don't want to start anything new now, you know. Okay. Is that good? Did I not fuck it up? Are we fine?
Then to pay
Okay. Let's go over here and find out where... Who's this? Oh, that's Caden. Well, he is an introvert, but, like... That doesn't count because he's my employee and my green screen holder right now. What was I saying here? Again, I have not reviewed this footage since I took it, so like I'm still a little spotty on some of the stuff here. Oh wait, no, we don't need to do that. Oh, whoops. Oh really? It won't even register the time thing? Come on, guys. Stop it. Where are you? Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's not an effect. It's actually just a layer thing. See, I'm still learning. Okay.
Life versus what we put.
Did I say anything good here? Most of the time I just say slop. Just a
Now, what goes inside people's heads, that's the opposite side of the polar spectrum of life versus what we put on our exteriors physically, all right? The physical versus...
What does that mean? I'm just describing like a cockroach exoskeleton. I always get extra philosophical whenever I do these content con things. Did you film this at the Barnes & Noble by the movie theater? Yes, I did.
Versus the mental. Interior...
What the fuck? She's peeping. Maybe we could do her too. All right, let's do her.
People's heads, that's the opposite.
Yeah, we can get her crossing her arms just to show that she's very active, despite what her personal trainer may say. I'm such a meanie. Okay, that's great. Nothing that I'm saying here matters. We're just trying to, you know, catch the lady. With, of course, an identity-protecting black square above her eyes. Okay. We can make it a little wider just to accentuate, you know? You're on TV, lady. Everybody gains 10 pounds on TV. Okay, we're good. Nope. There we go.
Then to pay attention
It's not even a lady in Barnes & Noble anymore. She's probably on the way to, like, the barbecue place.
to our convention.
There you go. That's all the introverts we need. Then we'll just get footage of me packing my shit up and taking my garbage elsewhere. Which is exactly what we did. You know, JLJ, were you ever like talking to me when I was very gung ho about like editing stuff? Because I was still like really into, because I had limited access to After Effects back then, so I was really just like, I was just happy to be there, just in front of that computer editing whatever I could. This is all I could talk about. Oh, okay. Oh, nice try. But you're staying covered.
Attention to
There it is. Sorry if it's a little jarring when the audio cuts in and out, but this is how I do it. This is how I protect the identities.
convention.
Okay, great. Very good. We have our little introvert compilation.
Bookworm lose. Moment when we realized that Barnes & Noble was full of nothing but introverted bookworm losers who would be too busy reading their 50 Shades Darker copies than to pay attention to our convention.
So bad. I'm not even censoring her. It's like,
Then to pay attention to our
you can totally see her face. That's insane. She won't see this. What do you mean gung-ho into editing? Never mind, explain. But no. Okay, yeah, I never mentioned that. Yeah, because I was learning how to use this way back when you knew me in high school. And that video, I remember, like, okay, JLJ, this is a huge part of, like, a piece of context of you knowing me and me knowing you. When you saw when I made everybody watch that, what is it, the texting and driving PSA, you remember that in Mr. Spilkin's pop culture class where I put that on and I made a big speech about how we need to stop texting and driving and people were actually taking me serious for a second, and then I put on that fucking really old YouTube video I made, and I was totally stuck in the past, and I still am, but I mean, I was literally just copying and pasting old work. I didn't even make anything original. I was just like, whatever, just spam an old video I made from 2018. And I mean, Mr. Spilkin didn't like it, not one bit, but I remember people were very nice about it. I remember people came up to me and were like, dude, that video was so fucking sad on how Tim Smith died. And I never bring up that video anymore. It's old news, and everybody's talked about it way too much, and I'm like, I'm already just tired. You need to keyframe it by less frames. Like, yeah, I know. I know I need to go like by bit by bit by bit by bit. I just think it's so much funnier if I just like... I think if you go over to my older videos, like, I think 2021 was when I had to do it. Oh, no, it was Content Con 2022, the last one. There was a group of ladies who actually did not want to be shown, and I didn't think about the legal repercussions. I just wanted to be courteous, so I simply, I made sure to actually properly censor stuff. Remember, I don't act like a gentleman unless I'm told to, so I'm not being told to censor anything, so I'll do it, I'll do a subpar job at it. So... it's so much fucking better when it's like this.
Then to pay attention to our...
Oh, that's so bad. Your mom lore drop goes hard. Hey, thank you, Dietz. You're still here, man. You're getting invested in all the lore, man. There's a lot. And you won't find much of it if you go on this channel, like one you're watching right now. You got to go to the main channel, good content. You got to go way back. Go into the main channel tab. You know it. I've said it already. You'll see Guy Fieri with a fucked up mouth and a red shirt. It's called Good Content. Good's in all caps, like Kanye's Good Music. Then you'll know you're in the right place. I think when I finish kind of editing over this voiceover, I think we'll be fine. And then we can kind of resume it later. Because I'm pretty happy with what we got right now. Okay. By the way, newsflash, I am pretty bad at it. I know people use Premiere Pro, so this is like an unusual thing. I don't know how many actual frames of reference the people watching this have, like on whether or not this is good. I have this is like a really, I know it doesn't look refined, but I consider it refined process of editing, which is why like my editing has like a very particular look to it, like really janky and campy and bad. I'd like to think that it's on purpose, and I'm like doing it on purpose as like some statement, but I'm not. It's literally I'm just a lazy soul. Soon you'll be able to do it with AI. Oh, Jesus. That's what's so bleak, man. I'm spending hours on this, and then just fucking AI comes in, 0.5 microseconds, just does a job for me with no spirit, but technically better. He does a better job. Just there's no damn soul in it, though. And I know I sound like a boomer saying that, but it's true, man. It's so scary watching all that. Can you put something on the paper next stream? Well, the next stream's going to happen soon, like right now after I finish, making sure I find footage of me leaving, which should be back here somewhere. Oh, I'm asserting my dominance. Stop right there. I'm talking about the internal versus the external, which is a philosophical bullshit thing that you could hear from me any day. It's not special. Okay. Let's try that again. It's been like 5 years and I keep forgetting every time. Okay. All right, let's go back. We took our shit elsewhere. Let's show Caden in there, just making sure that we is an accurate descriptor. Where is he? Where is the son of a bitch? What is she? She's doing like that fake smile. Haha, get out of here, kid. Fuck you. I've met so many school counselors like you before. Okay, where is Caden? It's so blurry. It's gonna be a hard time to find where Caden is. I think there. Where? There he is. Very good. Look, Caden. Look at his. He is so fucking. He's so done. You see, when he clenches his lips like that, that's how I know. I've cracked a bunch of Adobe apps, and the only one that has always worked and not corrupted its files. No, yeah, dude, that's the thing. I've gotten very lucky. I live a very risky life with this whole I basically just pirate videos off the internet and elsewhere just to put it on here. And every time something goes wrong, which is why I barely even bother editing videos anymore. But when I do it, I'm pretty proud. It's just the process. It's like getting a shot at the doctors. It's so fucking painful in the moment. But I get over it. It's all good.
So we decided to pack up and take our shit elsewhere.
There you go. I don't even need to do nothing. We're fine. We can a little sneak in a little diss, just in case they press charges. Sir, you're not allowed to film in here. There you go. There you go. Great. What's the most intimidating text color we can make it, huh? Maybe like a nice pink. There you go. That'll catch their eye. Pink and green. The two fucking craziest colors. Reminds me of, oh, there was this Trident gum. And it was that Trident layers stuff. And it was, the outer layer was like strawberry and the inner layer was like watermelon. And it's not just food coloring, and it's just the whole thing, or just the two flavors in there. They actually made each little miniature strip taste different, which is attention to detail in candy that I really appreciate. If you ever had the little Airheads Rainbow Sour strip things, oh yeah, they're called Airheads Sours Bites or something like that. I think that's what they're called. I don't know how to use macOS, so I couldn't tell you how to prove. Yeah, it's okay. Remember, a big appeal of my earlier videos was how bad they looked, and because it's been a while, I keep forgetting that with my newer videos, I've been trying to make it look cooler, but I realize that at my core, I make shit posts, so I have to stick to my roots sometimes. I have to find the middle ground. Like, obviously, I can change and improve. Obviously, you can overcome your past. However, I don't think I'm entrapped by my past. I feel totally confident and fine about it. It's just, you know, my editing style changes because I have more resources on hand. I just have to keep note of what, like, made my videos fun for me to edit in the first place, which is just the fact that they look like shit. Look at that. It looks so bad. So, and that's why I love it so much. So, make sure we got the timing nailed down. And then, gentlemen, we're going to switch from here to the paper stream. So I'll go offline, then I'll go back online again. Look at her. Her identity is out in the open for all to see, as well the video of me eating paper, which will be shortly up. So.
Shades darker copies, then to pay attention to our convention. So we decided to pack up and take our shit elsewhere.
I want to do a little bit of audio.
Where? Our shit else.
There you go.
Take our shit elsewhere.
Close enough. All right, thank you very much. This was an editing stream. I'll probably keep this up, or I'll keep it public. It's fine, whatever. My whole thing, it's like my whole Your Mom channel, it's cluttered with a bunch of shit anyways, so I don't mind. Worst case scenario, if I change my mind and it looks too cluttered for my liking, I can just, yeah, whatever. Make it unlisted, because I want to preserve the process. It'll be interesting going back and go, oh wow, that's how I edited videos? That's so embarrassing. So here, let's switch. There we go. Thank you very much for watching this very dubious, very strange, and I'm not very confident in this stream. Good. So engaged. Prepared to engage a little bit more. Just been eating paper very